My name is Mathew Krawczyk. I'm 22, and I'm the founder and creative director at Collective Creation. It's an architectural design studio, and we focus on designing spaces with people and communities. So it's really about designing for people, but including them in the process so they really get to create the spaces that benefit them most. So we're trying to do an open source company where there isn't really hierarchy. So it's something that hasn't really been done too much, especially in this field. I haven't heard of anything. So really starting from the ground up has been a challenge, and being able to support teammates, to be able to empower them while they work, but also channel all of their ideas into the projects that we create. So I feel it's just a big learning process in starting it. We officially launched in December of 2015. I'd say I had two different worlds at the time. So I was in school, and a lot of our designs had to do with aesthetics. I guess aesthetics was a huge part of that, but also being in the realm of social innovation and grassroots movements, I really saw the value of getting ideas from people and from communities, and the amazing wealth of just information that they had, and combining both really felt like had to be done. Kind of like volunteered with CSI. So when I started the company, I really wanted to give back and to be able to contribute to the spaces that have shaped me. I sent them a proposal, and they got back to me about a space that they were thinking about changing. I was working behind the cafe for a little bit, for about a month. I would just drop in along with CSI staff, and it was a great opportunity to talk with members of the public while serving them coffee, to get a bit of an understanding of why they came to the space, what they liked about the space. And it was a great opportunity to also just understand our members better too, because they would also come for coffee, for getting to know the community as well as what they wanted. There's just this mismatch in architecture right now where people don't really have a say of how spaces are created, but spaces dictate our lives, our lifestyles, how we connect, how we feel. So it just made sense to have a practice where people could have input into those spaces. I'd say, especially in big cities like Toronto, the status quo is building quickly and building based on a budget in order to create revenue. So there's all these condos coming up everywhere, and people are being kind of not forced to live there, but they don't have many options. So there isn't really much input for people in the spaces that are being created in these mega cities. My biggest inspiration, I would say, was my grandmother. Just so many barriers that she's had to get through, and she's always had a smile and has always supported others before herself. So definitely something that I want to emulate as well. What's frustrating part about being a millennial right now is that there are so many systems in place and so many ways of doing things that have been done for a while, but we see a lot of problems with them, and it's really hard to break out of those past ways of doing things. So whenever you try to, there's a lot of pushback. There are a lot of hurdles and barriers to get there. As millennials, we're really apt to connect with each other. We do it through social media, and we try to do it in as many ways as possible, but often the spaces that we have don't allow us to do that. So I think in the future we will have more spaces that really allow us to connect to each other. People that have tried to discourage me were potential profs in the past. My focus that was more on the programming and the people didn't get that excitement. Don't ever stop. If you have a vision and you think that it will really help people and you think you can change the world, do it. Just little steps and you'll slowly get there. So just focus every day on just doing the most that you can and the work that you love, and eventually you will get to that point.